Jay, you may begin.
So, my speech will be about jellyfish. I actually had gotten into jellyfish way back in the 6th grade because I had watched this anime called Princess Jellyfish, and the way that the main character described, drawn, and had her love of jellyfish made me want to research and think of jellyfish more. And if you would ask my friends, I am just mildly obsessed with jellyfish. It's not like I have 3 necklaces, 17 posters, 4 plushies, and my social media accounts are all named Jellygoth. It's not like I'm super obsessed about it. Anyways, did it change? Sorry. Okay. But I'm not here to tell you that and ramble on about my love for jellyfishes. I'm going to teach you the characteristics of jellyfish, jellyfish lifestyles, the different species, and their ecological importance. Fun fact, jellyfishes are actually 95% water and the other 5% are body solids. Characteristics of jellyfish. Here we're going to be learning about the body structures and their stinging mechanisms. So jellyfishes are simple creatures. They have no brain, no heart, no skeleton, but they do have layers like skin. They have an outermost layer called the epidermis. Then we have the middle layer, which is the mesoglea. I can never say that correctly. Then the inner layer called the gastrodermis. Instead of a brain, jellyfishes have a ring of nerves that they can smell, detect sunlight, and respond to other stimuli. Here we have a diagram. Right up here, this little, I want to say shell is the epidermis, then the mesoglea, and the gastrodermis. The tentacles and their stinging mechanisms. So jellyfish have quite complex stinging mechanism. The jellyfish stings are caused by brushing of a tentacle. And according to the Mayo Clinic, a jellyfish tentacle has thousands of microscopic barbed stingers. Each stinger has a tiny bulb that holds the venom and the coiled sharp-tipped tube. When you brush against a tentacle, tiny triggers on its surface are released into the skin. So jellyfish come in many shapes and sizes. The smallest size I could find was almost 1 centimeter. And the largest would be 120 feet. They come in different shapes as well. They have bell-shaped ones like we're normally used to. They're flathead ones like this little guy, the fried egg jellyfish. Yes, it's called the fried egg jellyfish. And then we also have a box-shaped, or the box jellyfishes, like this one. Fun fact, there's a jellyfish that actually has 24 eyes. Many people don't think that jellyfish do have eyes, but they do. The life cycle of the jellyfish. Now we're going to be looking at different stages and the overview of life cycle. So all jellyfish start off as the medusa or adult jellyfish. Then they will transfer on to the polyp stage, right here. Well, first they get the sperm, then they transfer to the polyp stage. They grow in the ground like plants, which is odd. Then they grow buds, and from those buds they pop off and then go into the adult medusa stage. Different species of jellyfishes. So here we'll be talking about different classes and the jellies that come from them. So there's 4 different kinds of jellyfish. We have the Schizozoa, and they're determined by their radical symmetry, Diploblastic, which is, and then they also have nematocysts. Our other kind of jellyfish are the hydrosa, which are they have exoskeleton of chitin, which is like this very, very thin bone, which isn't really a bone, it's more like cartilage. And they spend most of their time as jellyfish. Not all hydrozoans are jellyfish, but they do spend most of their life as jellyfish. Then we have our cubozoans. Our cubozoans are the most venomous type of jellyfish. They are also known as the box jellyfish, and they're commonly recognized by their tentacle arrangement. Then we have the staurozoan jellyfish. These aren't normally considered jellyfish, but they do fall under the jellyfish umbrella. They have stalked forms, they're vase shaped, and they're polyp-like. Now for the Cyphozoa jellyfish, we have two different kinds. We have the bay nettle and the sea nettle. And they're different because the bay nettle has 3 tentacles per octant and longer oral arms, and the sea nettle has 5 tentacles per octant and shorter oral arms. Here I'm going to show you about like 3 or 4 different kinds of jellyfish that I like. We have the Chrysaora colorata, which is my favorite jellyfish, which is purple striped jellyfish. They're normally found on the coast of California. We have the Mano filipina, which is an Irukandji jellyfish that's found on the coast of the Philippines. These jellyfish are the deadliest of jellyfish, and they are the 1 to 3 centimeter range. Then we have the fried egg jellyfish, which are commonly found in the Mediterranean Sea. And the immortal jellyfish. The immortal jellyfish is called the immortal jellyfish because once it's exposed to emotional stress, damage, environmental stress, they can literally revert back to their polyp stage and be born again. Their environmental importance. The role that jellyfish play in the marine ecosystem. Jellyfish are part of nutrient cycling. So jellyfish help with nutrient cycling in the ocean as they drift through different layers of the water column. They transport nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus throughout the sea. These nutrients can be recycled and used by other marine organisms for growth and survival. The nutrients that jellyfish release through feeding or excretion, which means poop, are also a great source of other organisms. I don't have this slide here, but they are also a main diet of sea turtles and I believe dolphins too. Dolphins like to mess around with them to get high, but they're also eat them sometimes. You have the bibliography, and thank you.
Okay.